Hello everyone, welcome to a DSP video. You already know what we're going to be talking about, obviously, but let's get right into it. Let's get right into it.
In Star Rune, I'm just not gonna respond to you anymore because you're trying to make an exciting finale of the game all about you. What the fuck, dude? Just grow the fuck up. Seriously, I mean it. I'm in the middle of a game that's really exciting ending. I'm trying to get into it. Oh, Phil's not reading every cheer I am and micro-analyzing, and this could all be a figment of someone's imagination. Shut the fuck up.
Now, look how mad he's getting at Ninstar Rune for talking about the story. Though every time that you watch DSP streams and no one's talking or anything like that, he literally tells us, no one's really talking about me or the game. Everyone's dejected, man. I don't know what to say, man. But then when Ninstar Rune is talking about the game, he gets mad. It's like these rules that he wants to institute on his chat are only to convenience him. Like, you have to, like, behave the way that he wants you to behave, and that's perfect. That's perfect, dude. It's kind of ridiculous, and the thing is that with this whole nonsense is that he to get into a little bit of the pre-stream we're gonna get into right after this, he gets into saying how oh my god, how, oh, I have no time to read people's cheers. We were doing all this crazy stuff in the game, man, and all that nonsense. But look what's going on. Nothing's going on. They're just chilling there. He has ample time to talk to the chat. He acts as if he's watching a cutscene, and people are like begging him to talk. And instead of just now look at DSP's first reaction. It's not to calmly tell him, hold on, Ninstar, I'll get back to you on your cheer. It's to yell at him about what he cheered and to tell him to shut the fuck up and grow up. And he does this and doesn't think that this might get Ninstar Rune to be a little upset. But let's continue.
Seriously, shut up. You're stupid.
You're stupid. Now, this goes into what I've been saying about DSP's attitude towards this chat for years. He just assumes that the people who watch him, be it rando viewers or his fans, whatever, he just thinks generally that the average viewer is an idiot. He does not respect the viewer at all. That's why he talks to them like they're babies. That's why he tells the schedule like 5 times every day, because he doesn't believe his chat has a functioning brain. He thinks that they don't know how to tip and all these things. And most of the time, if not all of the time, his chat just memes him, and they are just pretending to be dumb, just as a joke. And DSP doesn't get it because he's so gullible. And he has his own little bias that he thinks that his chat is so dumb. And this is kind of a shitty attitude to have towards people who watch your content and support you, is to assume that they're dumb. But DSP assumes that they're dumb. Oh, it's wrong button.
Get your varmints!
Okay.
I love every time he's about to go on a ban off, you just know it by him saying, okay! That okay is like the telltale sign that he's gonna ban someone.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
I mean it too. Hold on. Sorry, I mean to hit that. Since people are intent on ruining the playthrough, because this is what they're trying to do.
Since they're intent on ruining the playthrough, well, let me just dashboard out of the game to ban people. He couldn't ban people in the game. No, he has to dashboard. He has to!
You can all get the fuck out now. So here we go. Get out. Like, I don't know that you're all from the same group of people. Like, I don't know who you really are anyway.
You're from the same group of people? I don't know. It's not like I don't know who you are. Then why are they in your chat? Why aren't they banned? If you know these people are there to bait you and to trigger you, maybe they shouldn't be in your chat, DSP.
Even though you've been in here the past few days cheering and shit, like, I don't know who you all are. Okay. So here we go. But don't worry, because these people will be back begging to come back. They will. They'll be back.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great once you get to the pre-stream. Look at this. You know, like, look how much of a baby this dude is. You know they'll be back? Yeah! Because you always unban them, DSP. And this dude, like, gets off on apology emails, and as Tevin says, he does have an apology fetish. But he also gets a fetish. He also gets off to being the nice guy. Oh, look at me, I'm such a nice guy on stream. I could ban all these people, but I don't ban them because I'm so nice. And that is such a manipulative, shitty thing to do. Like, to just sit there, like, he wants to keep these people around so he can kind of use them to kind of virtue signal and to brag about how nice he is. And so that way that, like, he can always get sympathy. That's why he keeps them around. He keeps them around for that. And also for the 50 bits. He's gonna downplay that as if it's like, oh, well, he only gives me 50 bits. But the meme that a lot of people have been saying about DSP is that, or, like, when people like troll cheer and all this stuff, is always, people always bring up that it all accumulates. It does. I mean, bits accumulate, whatever. It's just the nature of addition. But he keeps these around because these are free quarters he's getting, and DSP won't outrightly say it, but he will do anything for those quarters. Like, the second he went back to Twitch, it was kind of a desperate struggle, and he started taking. It got to the point where, as I said, like, it's pretty sad that this dude has no dignity at all in his content anymore. He has no spine. He has no nothing. He will accept anything with quarters. Sure, he might permaban people and all this stuff, but there's a 99% chance that they'll be unbanned to come back and to cheer again, so that DSP can collect their quarters, because it all adds up to his overall amount. So why would he not want them there? He loves those people, and it's kind of like you look at the bit badges of these kind of accounts that do troll cheers. They try to bait him and prod him to go on rants, and it's kind of like a badge of how long they stayed around, or how long they have baited him and all this stuff. And it's just kind of like, that's pretty much all it is.
Begging to come back within a day. Oh, why did Phil? I wish that didn't happen. Oh, man. I'm in the finale of a game, actually back, begging to come back. Been in here the past few days cheering and shit. Like, I don't know who you all are. Okay. So here we go. But don't worry, because these people will be back begging to come back. They will. They'll be begging to come back within a day. Oh.
And within a day, they're back.
Oh, why did Phil? I wish that didn't happen. Oh, man. I'm in the finale of a game, action-packed finale of a game that people were wondering what the heck this game was. We just got a huge twist, really exciting finale. I'm going overtime on my stream to finish the game for everyone. Let's just distract everyone and do... Oh, he's not reading every cheer I'm doing immediately. It's a little brat mentality. Shut the fuck up. The stream's not about you. Now you got other people. Why would you show up to him like that? No, you're out.
Now, the other thing that I want to also bring up is that DSP is a drama queen. So, all that could have been said, I don't know what was said. I wasn't in the stream at this point, but for all we know, all Ninstar Rune said was he made those cheers, and then he said, "Oh man, why isn't DSP reading my cheers?" And DSP reacts like this. But in reality, because he kind of went into it on the pre-stream that we're going to watch soon, is that I think Ninstar Rune said, and I guarantee this is what triggered him the most, when anyone in chat threatens to not give him money, they get this treatment, because that's his money. And it's like, and he acts as if like threatening not to give him money is the same as threatening his life, which makes no fucking sense. If this guy was giving you 50 bits, and he's threatening not to give you any more 50 bits, why is he so mad? Why did he take it so mad if it's only 50 bits, dude? Uh-oh.
Out of here. Enough is enough.
Okay,
all I want to
bad
do,
happened.
all I want to do is enjoy the end of the game. That's it. And if you're gonna act like that, then just don't come back. And I mean it. Every one of them in there that are acting like that, just don't come back. I don't need you here. We're here to have fun and have a fun gameplay stream. I can ignore a cheer if I feel like it.
I can ignore a cheer if I feel like it. But, like... Now, I was trying to find this clip. You know, I'm going to try to find it as this is going on. But, I'm pretty sure he shat on people who did this. I know it's like a Bloodborne playthrough, I think. It was in the Redemption run, but fuck, I don't remember. Shit, I don't remember. But it was like I don't think I'll be able to find it because it's it's a very specific. What's going on? What's going on here? Hold on. Oh, never mind. It's looking at something else. Look at my desktop going on, dude. You know what I mean? But anyways, what I don't understand. No, oh my God, Jesus! I am like all over the place. I'm sorry. That's not gonna be this way. But he has complained about other streamers not appreciating cheers and all this stuff. Like it was in the Bloodborne playthrough Redemption run. I think it was around the time maybe when Vidar was around, maybe, or something. It was a FromSoft game, and they were like, "Yeah, Phil, you know, I was watching this other streamer, and you know they just read the cheer and that was it, man." And he's like, "Yeah, dude, I make an active commitment to read your guys' shoutouts. I got like those other streamers that don't read your shoutouts." You know, he tried to flex on other streamers by saying how he reads everyone's shoutouts and all this stuff. And then look what happens now. Oh, I can ignore your cheers, dude. But DSP is not entitled, and he's not an asshole. Okay, he's not. Actually, hold on. I'm just gonna do this. There we go.
Because we're in the middle of an action-packed segment, and I would shout it out later. Not, oh my God, why does it feel reading my cheer immediately, and then try to get a whole mob to distract me during the finale. So now I had to stop playing for a minute to let this cool down. All right, enough. I don't want to hear these fucking idiots acting like dumb shit.
Fucking idiots, dumb shits.
On my stream trying to derail it. It's against the rules, and you know that. So, goodbye and good riddance.
Goodbye and good riddance.
And don't come back.
Don't come back.
Begging tomorrow, oh, can I come back to the stream? No, you're an ass.
Can I come back to the stream? No! You're an asshole! They're back the next day. And this is like... DSP never learns that he should not act this way. If you want to ban him because he's ignoring you, just say like, "Look, dude, I'm like playing a game right now. Like, I'm just gonna time you out, okay? Like, or whatever. Just ban them, maybe, whatever. But maybe don't go on this huge rant. Don't call them idiots. Don't make fun of them for asking to come back when they're gonna ask to come back and be back the next day." And DSP acts as if there's no way this could start drama. Just
asshole. The stream's not about you. Jesus H. Christ, dude. Okay. Now, let's all relax. I want to see how the game ends. All right.
Like, why can't he just say that? Why can't he just say, "Okay, I'm gonna ban. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna ban you because you need to relax, and I want to focus on the game, okay? And you guys have been, you know, maybe I'll consider letting you back in or whatever." He could have just responded to this in so many different ways, but the first reaction is always to ban and yell because this dude is a toddler. He has the brain capacity of a toddler. A toddler.
I'm excited to see how this ends. All right? I've been waiting for the end of this for a long time here. And I'm not going to have it ruined by a bunch of idiots. Here we go. Here's more. Okay, goodbye. Okay. Who's next? Anyone left? Or are we good now?
I'm surprised no one has kind of
Hopefully we're good
brought
now.
this up, though.
Alright.
Like, I'm going to talk about this again, so this might be a little redundant, but I'm surprised. Well, no, I'll save it, actually. I'll save it.
Everyone ready to see the exciting ending of Bug Snacks and not be distracted by a bunch of fucking little shits who are just being freaking obnoxious tonight?
Freaking.
Good, because I am too. That's what I'm here for. That's why I've been playing the game for 2 weeks. Alright, you guys ready? Thank you, Derek. He said, I hope you have fun with the finale. I do too. Ready?
Thank you, Derek.
Alright, let's finish this. So Dr. Tony Huge should be $25.01. And says, I'm sorry these guys went into real the finale of the stream. I'm by no means apologizing for their actions. Honestly, fuck them for acting like spoiled brats begging for your attention. Let's at least get a vest on for...
Now, this is really stupid coming from Dr. Tony Moneybags, okay? He is saying that, oh, fuck those spoiled brats for getting attention. Hold on, I want to get the exact wording.
And says, I'm sorry these guys went into real the finale of the stream. I'm by no means apologizing for their actions. Honestly, fuck them for acting like spoiled brats begging for your attention. Let's at least...
Begging for his attention. Dr. Tony Huge, this earlier stream of that day, he was asking DSP to enable the sub-gifting leaderboard so he could get all of the attention, and Dr. Tony Huge is such an attention seeker, and he's shitting on other people for seeking attention. And man, the other thing that's surprising is that Dr. Tony Huge is asking DSP to become a mod, which he'll get because he gave DSP enough money. He paid the mod toll. You can pay the troll toll to continue to troll him and stick around and barely get banned. But if you keep giving him money, you might pass the mod toll. But he's gonna be a mod, and I'm just gonna say this: if he's a mod, his chat's gonna be really unwelcoming because this dude, like. He gets into your shit, and it's kind of uncomfortable sometimes. Like, there was this one time I was just kind of sitting in chat, talking in DSP's chat, just saying whatever, and he started interrogating me as to why I didn't follow him and all this stuff, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, now I'm sitting here thinking, if this dude becomes a mod, I could definitely see him banning people for maybe the smallest of infractions on the rules, and people will just be banned. And, you know, people should ban trolls and people who bait, whatever, but, you know, there's always context and nuance to that kind of ruling, because you can kind of tell, you should be able to tell what is in good spirits and means well, and what is, like, in bad spirits. And unfortunately for DSP's community, the people who mean well get banned and never come back. But the people who mean to constantly get a rise out of him always come back. So it's like the flip side of what you want to happen in his chat almost. But yeah, I just don't think Dr. Tony Huge would be a good mod. I think he'd be very, very bad for his community and for newcomers, because he will just get into your shit if you like say anything negative. He'll start interrogating you immediately, and it's like, what do you do? And it's uncomfortable. Like, and no one should want that in their community. No one should have people who interrogate you as to why you've been following and this kind of stuff. It's bad. It's a bad energy to have. And it's not really positive. But, you know, that's what's going to happen.
At least get a vest on for the finale of Bug Snacks. Alright, so with that tip, indeed we did hit the tips goal for tonight. Thanks to everyone who supported the playthrough, because there were a lot of people who gave me shit. And
it's very clear as to why Dr. Tony Huge wants to be a mod, by the way. He doesn't want to be a mod to improve the chat or to help DSP out. The thing with his mods and why I'm not 100% sure people like are saying this. No, fuck it. I'm not gonna get to that. But you know, every mod that he has either paid their way in or sucked enough dick to get there. But the people who pay their way to be mod are not good mods, because the people who happen to be big whales for DSP also happen to be very egotistical people. Infinite 55 might be the only one I don't think is that egotistical. I think Infinite can be a little pretentious in some ways, but whatever, Internet has it's a different story with him, but Swaggins, Anani, I feel like there was a few more. I don't know if King Galf was a whale or not. I don't think he was. I think, yeah, he was. Him and Tachanka were not whales. But there was Vidar. I feel like there's more. I mean, there are other people that whale out to be mod, but I mean, I guess in a way, Straight Catch Homie as well. Those mods are all egotistical. They have this a huge ego when they're a mod, and they had a huge ego when they were giving out money to him. They were like, yeah, man, oh man, I got Yeezys. Oh man, I'm so cool. I'm big, big dick energy with money. Oh, make it rain, whatever. Like, they have this like big ego to what they're doing, and then once they get the mod ship, then they kind of further that ego, and they're like, man, wait till I swag them all. I'm gonna get that ass swag, dude. Oh yeah, whatever. They all like kind of jerk themselves off for being mod. So Dr. Tony Huge is gonna be the same shit. Another baby with a sword icon next to his name, and he's gonna be like, I'm so cool, guys. I'm a mod. Like DSP, his mods are like those are kids that never had any form of power, and then once they got the power, once they get it, it's like, oh boy, I get to ban people. Oh, and it's like this big like childish energy that most people grow out of. Like, I feel like anyone that starts to like frequent forums, chats, or whatever, and then once they become a mod, they might be overzealous for a bit, and the chat or whoever might say, hey man, you need to calm down, and then they're like, and maybe they'll be mad about it, and they'll calm down, sure, but they'll be a little bit mad, but then they'll, over time, they'll be like, yeah, you know what, that is fucking stupid, and they'll grow. DSP's mods, they don't grow, they're fucking babies, and DSP is the same. So the mod stuff in DSP's chat is very fucking inconsistent. The moderation's inconsistent, and the mods eventually kind of lose interest in doing their job. So it's this big accumulation of him getting more mods is just a waste of time, because he's such a poor judge of character. I feel Kate would be a better mod than any of his current mods, which is saying a lot, because all Kate does in chat is talk about Taco Tuesday and how she's a nurse or whatever the fuck. But I would say Derek could have been a good mod, but at the same time, I don't think anyone in his chat would take Derek seriously. Derek would be like, okay guys, you need to stop all the spam. I'm gonna time you out, and then they get timed out, they'll come back like, fuck you, Derek, you piece of shit. I'm gonna keep spamming. They're not gonna take him seriously. So Derek is kind of got screwed over because he's a meme. He's a meme now. He can't mod anymore. Feels meme, man. Who in his chat would be a good mod? It's very odd. Like, to a point, Papa Vera could have been a good mod. But at the same time, Papa Vera was only there for the Minecraft streams, so he wouldn't be good either. So honestly, his community is not a strong community for him to find a mod, because this is a Theo theory kinda, but it almost comes off that his later mods, Swaggins, now that Inani, when he had King of Galf, the Chancla, those mods over the years kind of systematically destroyed his community. And it was kind of when like when the Wings fan hater base and the Wings trolls and the DSP trolls kind of collided. It's kind of when it happened as well. That his community is not even a community that is genuine to him anymore. Lord Lamb could be a mod again, I guess. I mean, I'm sure Lord Lamb could come back as a mod. I mean, he's back in his community for a bit, but his community is so trash. People just go to his chat literally just to shitpost and see what they can get away with. It's almost like the chatters kind of have a secret game going on in the background of how far can you go with your shitposting until you get banned, and the one who outlasts them all will get like a prize or some shit. It's like a bounty, dude. It's so weird. It's so bizarre.
Playing this game, being honest, at first it was a joke, it was a meme. But after I played it like 1 or 2 streams, people were, oh, why'd you play Bug Snacks again? I think it was one of the best games I played.
Now that attitude about Bug Snacks was nurtured because of DSP. He treated it as if the game was going to be shitty the whole time. And then he genuinely liked it, but it didn't convey to the audience, so they kept thinking it was a meme. And then, like, whatever. It's just... he judges games really by their art style. Honestly, he doesn't really give any game a shot, TBH.
So I'm glad that you guys...
A fair shot, I should say.
Supported the playthrough, alright? And, peace out. And don't eat any friggin' Bug Snacks, that's for sure. Holy shit. Yes, and I'm aware that Will Moses was also one of... What it is, guys, so now since the playthrough's over, I'm not recording for YouTube, I can actually talk to you a little bit honestly. Alright.
He can talk to you honestly now that he's not recording for YouTube. So does that mean that everything he says on YouTube is a constructed lie? Like, Mr. Honesty Man ends up recording for YouTube and then tells us that he can finally be honest. DSP, the honest gamer, dude.
Alright, there's a group of people in here, and they do tend to cheer, but they literally are in here because they also sit in detractor chats, and they sit in detractor...
Now, this is bullshit. Okay, so then why was Third Eye the Third singled out so hard? Like, and I know why. And DSP is not going to say this, no one really is going to say this. It's honestly because in DSP's mind, or whatever, he just thinks Third Eye the Third is like best friends with Tevin. I don't know. That's what I think, because if you go back to the video where he unveils Third Eye the Third's like Christmas layout, like that big like wreath that was around his face cam and had all these like gifts flying around. DSP literally was like, yeah, see that egg gang, apparently that's a detractor. See, this is all like Tevin memes, and then he was kind of already out the door at that point. I just think DSP somehow subconsciously, knowingly or not, just thinks that Third Eye the Third is just it's like related to Tevin or something in that realm, in that like clump. I don't know if I'm like describing it well enough. I don't want to sound like I'm saying like, whatever, but it's just, that's why I think he singled out Third Eye the Third so hard, because I just feel like that he thought there was some op going on between him and Tevin going on in his streams. Like, he thought that Third Eye the Third was gonna like put Tevin's face in his gameplay or some shit. I don't know, which kind of already happened if you think about it, but it is what it is. But these other people who frequent detractor chats were able to come back. But then he says in a Mr. Hot Stuff video that I showed on stream in the past that he called out oh my god, I can't remember the guy now. Oh, Towers Oxford. He calls him out saying, "Hey dude, I know you're detractor chats. What's up with that? You gotta pick a side, man. You can't be both." But these guys can be both. I wonder if their bit badges have anything to do with that. I don't know.
Tractor circles. And what they try to do is they try to get a rise out of me. They'll try to get me to talk about stuff that has nothing to do with the stream.
Well, they got a rise out of you. They got an 11-minute video out of you, DSP.
They'll try to get me to say stuff that gets me in trouble on Twitch. They think I don't know about this because they think I'm stupid. All right?
You are pretty stupid for going on this big rant, and then you unbanned them. You are kind of stupid, DSP. I mean, they're able to get away with it. That's kind of what you're telling them.
I'm not. I know all about everything that happens. All right? The people that tried to derail the stream tonight are that group of people. It's the people who, they're not really fans of mine. They watch, ironically, to try to get...
They're not real fans of mine. They're trying to get a rise out of me, but I let them back in.
Me to see, oh, what will Phil do stupid tonight? Oh, can I really annoy Phil tonight? Can I trigger Phil tonight? What can I do? That's who those people were. All right? And so here you go, whoa, Moses. No, you're not really whoa, Moses. All right?
You're not
you
what?
Are...
What does that do? What? You're not really whoa, Moses. Yeah, we know that was your name, DSP, but he...
Because this is a spelling, a variation of a name that I used to use a million years ago.
Yeah. Whoa, Moses isn't claiming to be you, though.
All right? These are the people.
Whatever.
They do this. They try to ruin shit.
That was a
they
weird
almost
rant.
did. Because fucking Instar ruined. Oh, he's not reading my cheers. Yes, because your cheers are like, gee, I wonder if this is all in someone's head. Gee, I wonder if it's this, that. Dude, I'm in the big finale of the game. All the plots being revealed. We got action-packed sequences to try to keep everyone alive. You're trying to distract me with cheers, and then you're actually have the audacity to tell me I should just stop what I'm doing on my stream to read your derailing cheers in the middle of the finale of a fucking game that's been building for a long time, and we finally get this crazy twist, but you're more important.
Now, I like how he always claims that that if you say, like, oh, read my cheers or whatever, that you're saying you're more important. You're saying that. And, like, he spins what his chat says, he spins what these people say, he spins all this stuff, and he puts words in their mouth. But when you do that to DSP, you're fucked up and you're wrong. Even though maybe you're trying to say it in an abridged way so that you can, like, kind of get to the point. No. You're spinning what he's saying, you dumbass. Fuck you. But he spins what they say and put words in their mouths, and that's okay. But not the other way around. That's fucking toxic and negative.
Then everyone watching and me playing, I need to derail it for you and your 50-bit share. Okay? Here's what you can do, Ninstar Rune. You can go fuck yourself and never come back. And I mean that. Don't ever ask to come back because you
don't ever ask to come back. Guess who's back?
You're not the kind of person I want watching my streams. You're the person who tries to derail.
Now this is the same rant he had multiple times in the past. If you go back to the figure nonsense, remember that big email debacle that was going on, and this and that, and he was telling us he was gonna put his foot down. No more Merryweather fans. No more of this bullshit. No more. But then they always came back. They never really left, and nothing happened. Nothing changed. Same thing when Tut happened. The Tut ban. He said that he was gonna go back to having a stricter chat rules or whatever the fuck. That lasted 1 minute, and then it kind of went back to normal. This happened, went back to normal the next day. So, like, either DSP just doesn't have a spine, or that it's either he's afraid to actually ban these troll cheerers because he likes the quarters and he doesn't want to say no to free quarters, or he just has no spine. And, no, he has anger issues, and he's a toddler mentally, and he can't control his emotions and can't ever stick to his word, which I think is all the above, honestly. Because it's just so, like, he has done these rants so many times, and he doesn't feel embarrassed. Like there are times where when I get mad, or if I get like kind of like on edge over something, like if something kind of gets me, going on, I do get a little bit embarrassed that I kind of got a little bit overacted. Like sometimes if I get into a discussion with my chat when I stream, and I kind of get in, and it gets a heated debate, be it like about video games or whatever, I do, after the fact, feel embarrassed that I was kind of yelling and getting like a little bit heated. Even though like even during that, usually I try to wind down at some point, but I kind of try to kind of calm myself down because like it's kind of embarrassing to kind of go on stream and be like, oh my god, fuck you fucking idiot, oh my god, whatever. And sometimes you do have to step back and kind of like reflect on that. Because at the same time, I mean, of course, everyone kind of gets heated. Everyone has some moments that maybe they say stuff that they don't want to say, whatever. But that's kind of what happens.
Constantly with nonsense, and I don't need your cheers to fucking survive. I
don't need your cheers to survive. I like how he mentions that.
You're not the kind of person I want watching my streams. You're the person who tries to derail the stream constantly with nonsense, and I don't need your cheers to fucking survive.
I don't need your cheers to survive. But then why did he come back, DSP? Why did you let him come back if you don't want him in your chat?
I can make do without Ninstar Rune being a 50-bit bitch and derailing my streams with negativity.
Now look at this, right? There are people who have given DSP fair criticism and all this stuff in the past, or just kind of poked fun at his gameplay. They get banned and they will never come back. Like, when I came back to DSP's chat after Madara is God unbanned me at that time, I think I might have said like, what was it? I don't know if it was the vest goal that got me banned or not. Because I feel like I got unbanned after that again. I don't remember, but I'll use the vest goal as an example, I guess. But with the festival, there people were complaining about the 200 or 250 celebration, and he was like, I don't know what to do, whatever. And I was telling him like, aside from like getting chat responses, why don't you just also come up with ideas yourself? And he banned me, and if I didn't talk to a certain mod, I probably would never have been unbanned. Because every single time I talked to a mod, they always told me, oh, well, if DSP bans you, you can't be unbanned. They all told me this. Mostly Infinite55 told me this. So then, when I see this going on, where DSP literally bans all these people that has been having a history of baiting him, gets always unbanned all the time. Those people get unbanned. But when someone comes in with like genuine criticism or whatever, they will never be unbanned. I've done the proper channels to get on to ask for an unban. I've emailed him. I've done all this stuff. Not even a response. But these people who are literally there just to piss him off, they always get unbanned. This is the kind of community that kind of led to his community being dismantled, because he's so lenient on these people who are trolling him. But the people who are there to either genuinely watch or give him genuine feedback, they get banned and have no hope to come back. And that's why he has the chat that he has. It's insane. You either have to pay the troll toll to come back, or you have to be friends with the mods and everyone in chat. So that way, like, if you're banned, everyone in chat will not stop talking about you. So he has to unban you. Otherwise, the chat will keep talking about you. Remember Bitha? Bitha was supposed to be permabanned, but he even asked his audience during the God of War stream, oh, should we unban Bitha? The entire chat said no. He gets unbanned anyway. This is what I mean. It's such a shitty way to mod a chat. He doesn't judge on people's character at all. Like, you can look at my logs when I chat. in his chat. They're not even that negative. The people who are regulars and are constant cheers have said more inflammatory things than I have, and I have given him zero money. But I've been way more kind to him than his own fucking regulars. And I want people to think about that for a second. A person who has made videos on this guy has shout out him on video, whatever. It has been more kind to him in his chat than the people who have given him money and has been regulars. And I'm not saying this as you know, a way to own myself. I mean, I'm a fucking baby myself, dude. You know what I mean? But this is kind of why his chat is so toxic. And he wonders why he keeps getting these kind of people. He created these monsters, dude.
Nonsense and stupid shit. We're all trying to have a good time on the stream, and we gotta be derailed by an idiot. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Don't ever come back. Alright?
Go fuck yourself. Don't ever come back.
And it's the same thing. Woe Moses and Dahlbath, you're all the same group. You come in here and you try to cheer and derail the streams constantly. I know you try to get me to say stuff to get me in trouble. Recently, they've been.
No, if they're trying to get him in trouble, why do they come? Why do you let them come back? Why do you let them come back if they're gonna try to get you in trouble? This dude just wants to keep these people around so he has something to complain about. It's kind of why he like a lot of stuff that he does, like everything he does is so that he has something to complain about.
The detractors have been trying to get me to mention one or two other streamers that I don't even know who they are, because they're trying to get me to get the streamer to then be angry at me and stuff. And these are people who are all involved in this. All right, I'm not stupid. I know what's going on. All right, and I know there's some more people sitting here right now who are also part of that group. Just because you didn't do anything tonight doesn't mean I'm stupid. I know who you are. The thing is that usually I put up with it. I understand that I have a group of viewers who like me for me and my content. Then there's a group of viewers who watch ironically to try to make fun of me and get me in trouble. All right, everyone knows.
So then why do you let them come back then? If they're there to get you in trouble and they're there to shit on you, why do they come back? And he'd probably tell you, well, they would just make sock accounts. He told other people to make sock accounts if they're banned and they want to come back. He has told them this in the past. But, okay. And then he also has banned people from making sock accounts in the past as well. His moderation is so all over the place. It's not consistent. One day you could be banned for ban evading. One day you might not be banned for ban evading. Who knows? It's like Russian roulette over there.
That, you know, it's if you're just not gonna fuck around and derail shit. Usually I'm a very lenient person. Usually I'm a person who's not gonna care if there's people who are in here who don't really like me, but they're in here to basically make fun of me. But if you're gonna derail the finale of a fucking major new release video game, you're gone, and you're not coming back, and you're not welcome. And I mean that, like Ninstaroon, you fucked up.
It's like he kind of kept these people around so he can say, look guys, I am not sensitive. I keep these people on that keep joking on me, man. Look how cool I am. He kind of keeps them to kind of flex on people, which is another toxic trait to have. But whatever.
In a major way tonight, and I don't think you'll ever learn any differently because you were in here to basically make fun of me constantly anyway. So, you see what I mean? But that's what I mean. I apologize to you guys because obviously I don't want my streams to become derailed by people just because they think...
I don't know, DSP. I'm kind of having a hard time believing this since you keep unbanning these kind of people. So, I think this is bullshit, TBH.
Because they're throwing me a few bits here or there. Oh, look, now I can completely derail Phil's stream, make him talk about off-topic shit, annoy him during a finale. You see what I'm saying? This is how these people are. This is their mentality. If I just throw a cheer, I can completely fuck Phil's stream up tonight. And I'm not going to play that game, alright? I'm just not. So, it's that simple, and I apologize to those of you who are maybe off-put tonight that the finale got a little bit derailed, and I apologize. I had to stop the stream to take care of that, alright? But now the good news is, a few people are gone, they're not coming back. Won't have to be derailed by that shit anymore, you know? I apologize. I had to stop the stream to take care of that, alright? But now the good news is, a few people are gone, they're not coming.
They're gone. The bad man is not coming back. Guys, let the bad man come back. This dude, it's like both sides are like abusive to each other. DSP is abusive to the fans, and the fans keep coming back and enabling it. DSP is abused by these groups of people, and he lets them come back. It is so bizarre. because I've said it before, like his fans are in like an abusive relationship with this dude. He shits on his chat many times, and the chat keeps coming back. They keep giving him money. They keep tipping him, helping him out, all this stuff, and they get kind of nothing out of it. At the same time, DSP gets abused by these troll tippers and troll cheerers that kind of like shit on him every day. They get him to go on, that derail his streams and all this stuff, and they're part of detractor circles, and he lets them come back. It's such a weird relationship. I've never seen any streamer or community have this kind of relationship between each other. It is insane. It's insane.
Coming back, won't have to be derailed by that shit anymore. You know, I'm sorry, but if that's the mentality, I'm gonna watch a streamer's stream, but I'm gonna completely make the stream about me. You're like, what? What the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about, right? It's too much, man. It's just too much. It's too much annoyance. It's too much derailment. It's too much nonsense and trolling. And I've been doing this for 12 years. I know when people are trying to do it. You know, it's obvious. It's exactly what his agenda was tonight.
The agenda.
50-bit cheers that have nothing to do with anything. So, and he's gonna get angry because I'm not reading them right away. But I'm in an action-packed finale of a game. Get out and don't ever come back.
Get out, don't ever come back. Okay.
All right, guys. So, thank you to those of you who understood, and I apologize that it did get derailed by a fucking asshole bitch who wanted to make the stream his own.
Asshole
And then, of course,
bitch.
this little fanboy club who tried to defend him because they're all the same people who sit in those detractor chats who are trying to get the same stuff happening, and it didn't work. And now now let's make it over dramatic and make it look like Phil's the villain. No, you're the fucking piece of shit. I knew it all along. I'm just nice. I'm not gonna sit here because I know there's people in here who don't like me. I'm not gonna sit here and micromanage and ban every one person every single time. I know there's a people who come in here every day for not necessarily positive reasons, but I'm not gonna micromanage my stream like that. But if the guy's gonna fucking do that, you can get the fuck out. I know there's a people who come in here every day for not necessarily positive reasons, but I'm not gonna micromanage my stream like that. But if the guy's gonna fucking do that, you can get the fuck out and never come back. All right.
Okay. He acts as if like banning people is such a big deal and to micromanage that, but he kind of makes it his business to know where they go. Like he knows that people are in detractor chats. So then how does he know this? Oh, because people tell him, dude.
So everyone, thank you for your support tonight. Thanks for the fun conclusion of Book Snacks despite the derailment. I'm sorry about that. Right now I'm going to upload this conclusion to DSP Gaming. All right. And I am going to do another stream of this. I probably won't do it immediately. In fact, I might even give it like a week away. Maybe what we'll do is we'll save the stream to be something for a week when there's an open night and there's really nothing going on and we want to do like a chill stream of Bug Snacks to come back to it. And when I do, it'll basically be me kind of trying to platinum the game. I want to see this other legendary and do the other side content that I didn't do. I had no idea there was more. So definitely want to come back to it at some point. Okay? Fair enough? All right. So thank you guys. That's it. I'm going to upload right now. Thanks for a great night. Now tomorrow, Demon Souls Endgame. We're heading to the end. I don't know if I'm going to beat it tomorrow, especially because I know there's some really tough stuff coming up in the stages that are remaining. But Demon Souls tomorrow on the main stream, and tomorrow night, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, which should also be fun because finally, no malfunctioning stick because I have the haptic feedback on that game. So and thanks for making the Bug Snacks playthrough awesome.
Okay, it was just that was it. All right. Bitch. I love that he's owning this meme that is negative. I'll never see it coming. I wonder if he clickbait the drama. Mysterious. No, he did. Okay, at least he didn't do that to the playthrough. Oh my god, these views, dude. Holy shit. Dude, these are... Oh my god. I am surprised these views are this bad. Holy shit. My God, man, these, ooh, dude, these are almost like my level. He's almost to my level of views, dude. Almost there. And these are like old videos too, and they're not doing. Holy shit. Man, that's rough. What a rough day for him. Oh God, that
Good
was
morning, everyone.
spooky.
Everything you know what to do, and you realize that it's not that difficult if you just kind of follow for the upcoming Christmas marathon, which is scheduled for people who were generous and gifted a bunch of subs. You'll get on the leaderboard. You'll get extra recognition. Wow, jaw dropping. Okay, so I'm in the midst of this crazy jaw 50-bit bitch meme. But of course, all my now. Before we get to shoutouts, I want to address a new meme that was spawned last night. It's definitely not a positive meme, but of course, all my detractors jump
It's not a positive meme. The detractors have jumped on it.
on shit like this. So I am going to personally explain it to all of you. That was spawned last night. It's definitely not a positive meme, but of course, all my detractors jump on shit like this.
So did your chat, DSP. Oh.
So I am going to personally explain it to all of you. The 50-bit bitch meme. Yes, 50-bit bitch. Allow me to explain what happened last night. Last night, I was in the middle of finishing Bug Snacks, which, if you were not here for the conclusion of Bug Snacks, holy shit.
Holy shit.
You've got to check it out over on YouTube on DSP Gaming. Shocking, crazy twist ending, unexpected. But I was expecting something weird to happen the entire game. I really was. I just didn't know what it was going to be. And the ending was like, wow, jaw-dropping. Okay? So I'm in the midst of this crazy, jaw-dropping, action-packed segment. And I mean, like, it's super important that you pay attention to the segment because actual characters from the game could actually die if you don't pay attention. Let's put it that way. Okay? You have to be paying attention and know what you're doing. During this segment, we had someone who cheered, a 50-bit cheer, who had some...
We had someone... Now, when I was watching this is before we found out what happened, I was like, why isn't he naming the person? Because usually... Because when it was like Third Eye the Third, or Snow Carl, or whoever, he would always name them when it comes to them being banned and all this stuff, right? But this one, he's not naming it. And I was like, and in my mind I was like, he didn't unban them. No way. Dude, he said they would never come back, man. He said that, dude. And you know Phil, he's an honest dude.
Theories about the end of the game. In fact, they had cheered multiple times 50 bits with all these different theories about the end of the game while it's happening. Okay? Now, first of all, having theories about the end of the game is a cool way to interact with the stream if you're not in the end of the game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's actually unfolding in front of our eyes. And this person just kept cheering little cheers and saying, oh, I wonder if this is what it is. I wonder if this is what it is. It's like, dude, we're seeing it now. Just chill out and relax. And
we're seeing it now. Just chill. Now, look how more relaxed now. Now, why couldn't DSP respond to that like this? No, he had to yell at him and call him stupid and to grow up. He couldn't just say, hey man, chill out, we're watching the ending right now. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be, if you're watching this, the dude I'm gonna talk about, I'm not gonna name names, but, I don't mean this in a bad way. But there's one person, I was doing a Twitch stream of Yakuza, and this person kept asking me all these big questions, and he would post paragraphs in chat. Now, I didn't tell him to shut up and to grow up and, oh my god, you guys be doing questions, oh my god! I literally said, hey man, just calm down, I didn't read your last question because I've been reading all your questions. I'm just trying to play the game and just talk to everyone else. Relax. And the guy understood. He was like, sorry, I'm sorry. And it was like, no, man, that's fine. We all want to chill. We all want to relax, and that's fine. I do appreciate that you're interacting or you're talking to me. I do appreciate people who just come and hang out. I don't want people to sit there and be like, oh, I have to stop talking, you know? Because I do get that. People get excited and they get passionate in what they're talking about. I'm the same way. I get that because I'm the same way. When I hang out with other people, there are times where I could just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And I always tell people when I first meet them, look, if I talk too much, just tell me to stop. You know, so like I get that. But you know, that's why I try not to like get overly mad or something because I understand that, you know, people get excited. They want to ask questions. They want to know more. You know, that is kind of like, you know, the point of streaming. That's why people do it, because it gets exciting and they get kind of like, oh man, I want to see what this person thinks. Oh man, what about this? You know, that kind of happens. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you know, some people might need to be told, like, hey, dude, calm down. Don't worry. We'll figure it out, and it works out. You know, but DSP has to yell. He has to assert his dominance on chat because he can't be a Twitch streamer if he just yell at his dumbass chat, right? Okay.
All together. So I'm trying to give shout-outs to this guy constantly. He cheered 2 or 3 times about this during the actual ending of the game when we're all just trying to focus on the end of the game. All right. Then he cheered once.
No, I like how he's saying all this, but he doesn't say that he never. I don't think he ever admitted that he overreacted or whatever. He just says that's all on this person's fault. He puts all the blame on him, but doesn't admit that maybe he was being too much of a baby about it.
Actual ending segment of the game where you have to pay attention or people will die. So I'm hyper-focused.
Now look at this, see? He says this, but the clip we just saw, he was standing perfectly still, nothing was going on. He had, like, ample time to talk to chat, and he's saying, like, oh, all this stuff's going on, man, this guy was saying all this stuff, man.
And this guy got so angry at me for not immediately shouting out his cheer. I think it had been like 5 minutes, and I hadn't given him a shout out. He cheers again and says, well, I guess I just shouldn't ever contribute ever again, man, because you're not acknowledging my cheers. It's, you know, basically complaining and saying I'm being disrespectful to him for not derailing the entire stream and the entire ever contribute ever again, man, because you're not acknowledging my cheers. It's, you know, basically complaining and saying I'm being disrespectful to him for not derailing the entire stream and the entire ending sequence of the game to read his cheers that aren't even pertinent because they're about his assumptions about the ending of the game that we're seeing happen. You don't need to assume what's going on in the game when it's actually happening in front of you. All right? So basically, he does this. And then immediately, other people try to jump on a piling on bandwagon about it.
Piling on bandwagon?
So I banned them because I was like, dude, I'm not going to put up with this. Number one, I'm not going to be threatened on my own stream. You're threatening.
He never mentioned being threatened on his own stream. He never said that once when he was having this meltdown.
I'll contribute again because I didn't immediately give you a shout out. That's incredibly, what's the word for it? Entitled, right? I mean, listen, I'm grateful for every single contribution I get on a stream. As I've told you guys many times, contributions are not mandatory. They're not expected. They're greatly appreciated. But not if it means because I get a cheer, now I have to completely derail my entire stream, especially the epic, action-packed finale of a game that I've been playing for weeks and have been waiting for this moment, and we're all paying attention to the game because it's so interesting, and now you decide you want to derail my stream, and it's all about you. Like, talk about being entitled and talk about making it just completely off topic and trying to derail a stream, right? It's not your stream just because you do a 50-bit cheer. Sorry. That's just the case. If I want to ignore a cheer, I can. If I want to delay a reaction to a cheer or a thank you shout out, I can. I'm the streamer. That's totally in my right to do that. And listen, if you don't want to cheer again because you're upset because it took 5 minutes to respond, that's also in your power. But then don't make the stream all about you and start cheering again. Oh, I'm never going to cheer again. Blah, blah. Ridiculous. It was just so immature. And
No, he's being... Now, Ninsaroon was being immature to say that he's not going to cheer, but you didn't have to... I mean, it is kind of silly to say, I'm never cheering again, but he literally did that just to piss him off. And he got what he wanted. Because Ninsaroon is probably like, fuck, I'm going to get banned, but it's going to be worth it, because he's going to be yelling about it. and then he got unbanned. So he was able to get what he wanted and to be unbanned to do it again.
Irked me the wrong way because I'm trying to pay attention to a game and I can't now. Now my whole stream is derailed by this shit. Okay? So I banned the person, and then immediately 2-3 other people come to his defense. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. All right, enough is enough. And I paused the stream and
So these people were just saying like, dude, you shouldn't call him an idiot and all this stuff because it is kind of negative to do that. He said it's kind like you could just ban people and just say that's that, and you don't have to make it like a big deal. DSP is so egotistical that him banning someone is a big event. Like, he has to make it a big deal. Like, guys, oh my god, I had to ban him. I had to. This fucking guard's a fucking idiot. Fuck him. And it's like, dude, do you really have to like make it a big deal? Like, calm down. And then he gets mad about people asking why was he banned. Don't ask questions about why people are banned. It's not your place.
banned them all. I said, listen, we have to take a step back here. All right? I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of my streaming. I'm not streaming because I want cheers to come in. I'm streaming because I love games. I'm here to
see the game. Is that why you did a full playthrough of Okami? Because you love gaming so much? Oh, wait.
I've been playing for 2 weeks.
He got the game for free, too, by the way. Big ups. He doesn't get free games, guys.
Oh, because you cheer now, everything stops so that we can just constantly give you shout-outs. That's not what the fucking stream is. I mean, in reality, that's why I have a pre-stream. So
no, he says this, but he fucking, like, tells the YouTube audience that the focus is no longer doing isolation booth commentary. He's not a YouTube streamer. He's not a YouTube content creator anymore. He's an interactive Twitch streamer. And he has to respond to people in chat. But now he's saying that he has the pre-stream to do the interaction, and the gameplay is to focus on the game. So the whole interaction thing is just bullshit and just another way to get money then. Like, he doesn't get that what he just admitted here. Okay.
So we can get shout-outs out of the way and get on to the gameplay. You see? That's why people who complain about the pre-stream don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're talking out of their own ass. The whole stream would be people begging for shout-outs if I didn't do a pre-stream. You understand? So all that being said, then I went on and I finished the game. And most people appreciated that, who were into the game. They were like, dude, you're right. Like, people were just derailing everything, and we just wanted to see the end of the game. Now, after the credits had rolled and everything, all right, I was explaining myself, and I was saying, acting like that makes you I made a funny meme. I said, you're a 50...
I made a funny meme. I think you're making an insult, DSP.
Bit bitch. Just because you cheer 50 bits, all of a sudden you think you own the stream, and you demand things, that's being a bitch. That's like bitching constantly about stupid shit. I mean, who cares about me reacting to a cheer immediately in the middle of the most action-packed, dangerous segment of the game?
No one is making fun of DSP or shitting on DSP for that. They're making fun of him because he had a temper tantrum over it. DSP, if you don't act like a toddler, people probably would not be going in on you like this. Just saying.
Right? Talk about being entitled. All right? So I called it 50-bit bitch, and of course everyone latched onto that and started memeing it all over, all the detractor channels and everything. Oh, 50-bit bitch. Of course, they're saying the opposite, all right? So I called it 50-bit bitch, and of course everyone latched onto that.
No, I like how he took credit for making the 50-bit bitch, and it's like, oh, it's a meme, I don't mind if you use it, but then he mocks people who use it. But then he gets the context, dude.
And started memeing it all over, all the detractor channels and everything. Oh, 50-bit bitch. Of course, they're saying the opposite. They're trying to say, oh, it's because Phil's ungrateful to his viewers.
I just love that he's assuming all this stuff. That, sure, that could be one way to interpret the 50-bit bitch meme, but the other way to interpret that is that he's a little toddler and he can't handle his emotions and he has anger problems.
And he's saying that anyone who cheers 50 bits, oh, it doesn't matter. Of course, that's not the case.
No one's saying that. Wait a second. Hold the phone, DSP. Wait a second. No. You said... Wait a second. We listened to that Mr. Huff Stuff video. And in that video, when he was talking about this, he literally said, and I quote, "I don't need your 50 bits to survive. I don't need your 50 bits to survive." That was a quote from him. He was the one that was saying that. We didn't say that. He said that. And now you're saying, we said it? This is slander, DSP. Don't put your words in our mouths. Get the fuck out of here with that. You said that you could survive without his bits. So that does make you sound ungratefully, dumbass. But no, he appreciates everyone, but I don't need your 50 bits to survive. That was his exact quote. But okay, DSP, yes, we said that. Sure we did. Okay.
Case at all. As I told you guys, I appreciate every single contribution that comes in, but you can't make the whole stream about you just because you cheered. It's the same thing for people who contribute in any other way. It's the same thing for people like Tutankhamun, who years ago came onto this stream, and because he tipped and he was giving giant cheers, he thought that now the stream was all about him, and he tried to...
The reason why I thought that was that you gave him a segment in your pre-stream, DSP. Every pre-stream, he would go, before you talked about like contributions and how to give him money, he would say, "Alright guys, before we get to the ways of contribution, I want to say big thanks to Tutankhamun for gifting so many subs to the channel. What a huge support to the channel, man." He gave him these segments, dude. And he's like upset that Tutankhamun was like, had this idea that he was owed or whatever the fuck. Like, you gave him those segments, DSP. You gave it to him.
Control the stream. That didn't last very long. He got banned, and then of course he tried to charge back everything because he's an asshole. All right. So that's the truth of the matter. I'm sorry.
The police
is here.
It doesn't
fly back then. It doesn't fly now. And the fact that this would happen during a climactic moment of a playthrough that's super duper interesting and one of the best games of 2020. Yes, I'll say that again. Bug Snacks is legitimately one of the best games of 2020, in my opinion, of course. But anyway, yeah, it's not going to fly if you try to do it then. All right. So that's what happened. Now, overnight, this person who caused all of this drama immediately wrote me a apology email.
He did the meme. DSP said in that video, "Oh, and you know this guy will come back. He'll email me begging to come back, and he's not gonna come back." He then does the meme and comes back.
Email stating that they didn't intend for it to be like that. They look back and they realize what they did is very wrong. And they certainly should not have threatened me the way that they did. And they apologized. And not only did they apologize and say, "Hey, can I be unbanned?" They said, "You know, it's also kind of messed up because some of my friends came to my defense on the stream, and you banned them so that the stream wouldn't be further derailed, but I'd like them to be unbanned too." All right? So I did.
Now look how bullshit this is. Because I remember someone asked, "Can you also unban my friend, this dude?" And he's like, "Well, that's how it works. They have to contact me, okay?" But Ninsaroon gets to ask for all these people to be unbanned. But there's no favoritism at all. It's not because Ninsaroon has a nice little juicy badge next to his name. No, of course not. Okay.
I unbanned that person and I unbanned the other people. Although one of them, their account doesn't even exist anymore. It's been deactivated. So the guy got so upset, apparently he deactivated his whole fucking Twitch account. Figure that one out. But yeah, anyone who was banned last night for that is already unbanned, and the whole thing's already done with.
But these people are in detractor chats, DSP. Why do you want people from detractor chats in your stream? I thought you don't like that.
Okay.
He got mad at Third Eye the Third for doing this very thing. He's permabanned, can't come back, and he's also banned from tipping because... Okay. But Ninsaroon and his merry band of trolls can come back and do it again. So all this is gonna do is just this is the cycle that these people do to him, and I don't know if I'm surprised either Diaz just caught on to it and he's like okay with it or whatever. what they're gonna do is they're gonna come back, and whenever they start to cheer again, they're gonna cheer and say, "Oh man, I'm so sorry for what I did, DSP. Oh, I'm sorry. You're so cool. I man, I know I fucked up, but you let me back, and it was really cool, man." They're gonna do this, and they're gonna start buttering him up again, and then they're gonna start memeing on him again, and then they're gonna bait him again. He's gonna rant again. He's gonna ban them. He's gonna apologize to DSP. DSP's gonna ban them, and there's gonna be a whole cycle again. And that's what's gonna happen. That's what happens all the time. It's kind of funny that the last straw for Snow Carl was literally him talking about waifus. He can't come back. He talked about waifus. Get that shit out of here. But this dude who got DSP to go to throw a temper tantrum, he gets to come back. But Snow Carl talking about waifus? No, get him out of here. Fuck off. No waifus, please.
It's done with. So, the truth is, there's no drama. Everything's resolved.
There's no drama. There's no drama, except that I threw a temper tantrum. I did not apologize for the temper tantrum. And, we now have a meme in chat that's making fun of him. Oh, pretty positive. It is just so funny to me that, like, Snorpernell is not a meme we can have in his chat. We can't make fun of his gout. We can't make fun of anything about DSP all that much. But we can have a meme that was insulting Ninstar Rune to continue on in his chat. That's okay to have a negative meme that is making fun of Ninstar Rune. That's okay. But any meme pertaining to DSP, that's banned on site. What a positive chat.
Alright? Of course, as you know, the shithead detractors won't act like that. They'll act like this is some kind of an ongoing dramatic thing, even though the whole thing is over with. And, you know.
I like how he says that. I like how he acts as if this is an ongoing drama. So if you make a video about this, that's whatever. Apparently, I'm saying it's ongoing. I mean, on a bigger scale, it is, because this has been going on for years when he returned to Twitch. This has been a constant pattern that you can see going on from 2017 and till now. It's an ongoing pattern. It might not be an Ninstar Rune today. It's Ninstar Rune. Tomorrow it could be someone else that'll come in and do the same shit. It has been the same thing with so many accounts. There was one that was going on as well. I can't remember his name. It was during the Sega Genesis streams. Can't remember his name. But it was him, Snow Carl. Kozatov was one of them too. Rumpelstiltskins was one of them. And it's just gonna keep happening. So he acts as if he tells us now that this is it's over with, but it's just gonna happen again because it's been a pattern. Because the thing is that, and I said this about when troll cheering was starting, and all that, was that these people are, you can look at them in many ways, and no one really comes out of this a winner, because DSP is accepting quarters from people dissing him. He's that pathetic that he'll keep the quarters and keep them around so that he'll get them all to his PayPal. So on DSP's side, he's getting the money, sure, but he's pretty much losing dignity by doing that. It's kind of like, as I said this before, it's like you have this guy coming in, and he picks up this hooker, he does the thing, and then instead of just handing the money that he owes, he just throws the money on the floor and watches them pick it up. That's kind of what's been going on. It's that kind of attitude that goes on, and the hooker or whoever picks up the money on the ground because they really need the money. It's that kind of shit. So that's DSP pretty much. On the other side, these people just kind of come in and just throw quarters at DSP just to get a rise out of him. And you could say, oh man, he's trolling him and he's getting money, but at the same time, these people have made DSP do a song and dance for them. And and doing that, throwing money on the floor for him. So, really no one gets out ahead if you dice it one way or the other. You could kind of say that, because you could say that, oh, well, these troll cheerers are getting more out of it, but, I mean, at the same time, they're kind of, they're being dunked on, and whatever, but that's what's been going on, and it's just going to keep happening, because DSP does not ban these people. He doesn't. They don't get perma-banned, they'll just come back and to continue it, and he has created these monsters in his chat, because he can never perma-ban them.
Not a big deal, all right? I'm happy the way that it unfolded, because if I kept pausing to give shout-outs to 50-bit cheers in the middle of a climactic segment, the whole thing would have been disjointed, derailed, and not entertaining.
He's happy. He's happy that he paused, called this person an idiot. He's stupid. He's never coming back. He's happy he did all that to then just unban him, because that does not make him look like a toddler at all, right?
I'm happy that it had to unfold like that. But sadly, sometimes you just have to fucking take charge of a stream. You can't just let it be completely derailed, and then next thing you know, a whole playthrough that I've been playing for 2 weeks is ruined. All right? So, that's what happened. That's what the 50-bit bitch...
That's not ruining the playthrough, though?
And,
whatever.
Yeah, sadly, there are people who are 50-bit bitches. They'll come on anyone's stream, not just mine, and they think, oh my god, I cheered. Doesn't that mean the entire stream's about me now? No, it doesn't. I mean, I'm grateful. I want to give you a shout out, but not if it's the expense of the entertainment level of the stream. Not if, we're all derailed. And by the way, there's people who come in here constantly contribute just to insult, just to derail. There's already people right now on pre-stream trying to get me to talk about other content creators because they think if I do, I'll say something that then they can spin out of context and send it to the content creator, and that content creator will be angry with me. No, it's not going to happen. And in fact, Frog Detective, you're not only a 50-bit bitch, you're out of here. You've been trying to do this for days, and I'm not an idiot. So fuck off and don't come back. Okay.
But now, what president has this set up with Staroon? All Frag Detective has to do is email him saying, Phil, I'm so sorry I've been doing that to you. I realized that I fucked up. I'm sorry. Whatever they have to do to get back into the chat. And DSP should unban him because he did that to Ninstaroon and his merry gang of friends. So, him saying don't come back it means as much as fuck this game. It has the same impact.
So, that's that, guys. That's what happened. It's very quick in a nutshell. Not a big deal. It's already resolved and done with, and everyone's unbanned and everything's fine. So there you go. We don't have to bring it up again. Because people will be bringing up the 50-bit bitch meme constantly, and that's fine. Own the meme, and then the meme can't really be used against you.
Own the meme.
We'll use the meme. I don't care. I made it up.
I made it up, dude. Okay?
Alrighty then. Okay, so that's the meme. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to talk about on the pre-stream.
Let's see. I wonder...
Before we get to shout-outs. I'm just trying to think if anything's coming to mind. I don't think that there was much in gaming news today.
Nah. Never mind.
At all. I was checking and not really much. The one
actually, hold on.
Is Super Mario World is actually going to open at
I do want to see one thing.
And normally, if the world were normal,
let's go to the forums.
Gamers from all over the world would probably be booking their travel plans right now. But sadly, that's just
us as gamers.
We got a worldwide COVID crisis, and with that happening, Japan's not even letting people from certain countries in. We can't even go there right now if we wanted to. Like, they'd be like, nah, your country has too many cases. Sorry, dude. So, it's nice to hear that Japan has their stuff, under control when we don't. Our parks and everything are closed. And in California, Universal Studios is closed indefinitely. And no one even knows when it's going to open. Same thing, Disneyland, everything's closed. No one even knows when anything will open again.
Let's see. Is this showing up? It should. Yeah, okay. So let's go through this forum, okay? I saw this Twitter exchange yesterday, and I have to wonder, why can't DSP respond like a normal person, lashing out all the time at people with extreme smugness is very off-putting. This argument made him look a baby. Over what? review copies? I hope he learns from this. Floyd Merriweather, you have been on this forum for so long, and DSP has shat on you for making a Discord. I still remember that, Floyd. He shat on your Discord, and that's kind of fucked up. But he does this because DSP is special, you know? But let's look at... So this is the diction nonsense. And he's saying, like, why, like, this is why DSP is ostracized. He's ostracized just because he's a negative person. He doesn't really... his go-to attitude is never to like kind of talk to people or to empathize with their conversation. He always comes in as like it's like a child debating on Twitter where they think that it's like those YouTube channels that they try to do a film criticism series that's inspired by Red Letter Media, Nostalgia Critic, YMS, etc. Like they watch those videos and they're like, wow, man, I could do that too, and they start like being really nitpicky and they don't kind of know what they're talking about, but they think that what they're saying is like on the ball. Like they think that they're like hot shit, and they like the smell of their own farts. That's kind of how DSP reacts to a lot of stuff, that he thinks that he's hot shit and he knows what he's talking about. And just because like people don't like The Last of Us 2, that doesn't mean that people who like it don't have good reason. Whatever. But I just want to see if there's any response here that's good. I'm not in the mood for paragraphs, TBH. He's rolling with the meme. It wasn't sarcasm, as I learned from this pre-stream. Well, technically, honestly, I don't think anyone in Connecticut likes Bridgeport. I'll be honest. I have not heard anyone say anything good. I remember saying to my mom about Bridgeport randomly, and she kind of gave me a look of like, why are you mentioning that? like she kind of gave me a look like, are you insane? And then I remember back when I was in high school, I was hanging out with my friend and I was asking like, oh, can my friend come over, whatever, to see if it's okay with him, and like sure, like I told him that yeah, he moved to Bristol, Connecticut, and my dad was like, I am not driving to Bristol. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sure I'll be fine. Like he was so I know Connecticutans have weird thoughts on different parts of Connecticut. It is what it is. What can you say? What can you do, right? So I don't know. I was also going through the replies of this tweet as well, and everyone was also kind of memeing on Bridgeport too. They're like, why would anyone want to go to Bridgeport? But I think the point that this is kind of going on is that Bridgeport is probably pretty cheap. And some people were also mentioning that Bridgeport's also by like a water area, so that's kind of innately nice. So there's all this kind of stuff that goes into it. But DSP goes in there's crime, dude. But, whatever. I remember I was going my brother was finding places to stay. He was moving to a new place, and I was kind of going along with him to see the places. And there was this one place that they went to see. We looked over like there was like a oh my god, why am I spacing, like a fence kind of thing to protect cars from like not driving over or whatever the fuck. We look over and there's like this riverbed that's kind of nice, but it was full of trash. There was a used tire down there. There was like literal like dump down there, and it was like, yeah, okay. Well, let's move on. And the house that was there also wasn't that nice either, so it was kind of not a good place. The place he moved into is pretty good though, so big ups to my big bro. Moving up. Let's see. This guy. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to say about this. Oh, Mora is here. Let's see what Mora has to say. Don't talk shit about Kagai. What? Don't do it for Chico Polo either. It's clear that they're just having fun. There's no need to insult them. The chicken guy is chicken. He's a chicken dude. Alright, there's really nothing else to say about this. So, I'm gonna exit out of that. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching this video on the 50-bit bitch drama. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time. And I'll see you guys when I see ya. Bye-bye.